Hello, everybody. I just wanted to get on here really quick to share a vision that I got from the Lord on last night. And I'll go ahead and start sharing so that I can record this video and share it later. And if people decide to come on, they can. So last night, in my dreams, it was a lot going on, but I'm only at liberty to share certain things, and those things that I'm going to share because I feel like it's urgent and people need to hear it. But the thing is, as I keep dreaming, God keeps showing me things for a larger span of people, and this was a global thing. So last night's dream, the first thing I heard in an audible voice was move. Very loud, very stern. And it woke me up. I was like, whoa. Move where? So I'm still waiting on instruction for that. But the other thing that I thought was really interesting was another part of my dream. I was in China and I was taking courses in China. And after the class, I went outdoors somewhere and laid on something where my back was on something and my feet were in the air. And as I was laying with my feet in the air, I locked eyes with this group of people that were pale in skin. And they had long bleached blonde hair. Everybody in that particular area had the same look. And as I locked eyes with them, they also locked eyes with me. And while I was laying on this bench or something, there were two men on either side of me. And this group of people walked past me. And as they walked past me, my legs turned into a cross. And after they walked past, the gentleman next to me, he says, "What was that all about?" I said, "They were witches." And so I turned back to look at them, and they also looked back at me. But as they were looking back at me, I saw a Chinese army on the streets throwing things, what looked to be like crosses, at Christians. And people were fleeing, running. People were looting. It was just chaos on the streets. They were pulling people out of their homes, burning down hotels, like wherever the Christians were, they were pulling them out. And so, sorry guys, I'm under the weather. But they were pulling them out. Christians were running the streets. They were being persecuted. I saw persecution in the streets of China. Can you go out? Can you go out? I'm recording. Can you go out? Can you go out? I'm recording. Thank you. So they were being persecuted on the streets of China. And I saw myself running as well. People were being attacked, like things thrown at them. People were being pulled out of their homes for reading the word or being Christians. And I noticed when I got to a safe spot, another indication that I was in China was I was at this ramen truck. And they asked me what I wanted. And when I ordered, they said, typical American. And so the dream just showed me that there will come a time in Asia, if it hasn't already happened, especially in China, where Christians will be persecuted because of their beliefs. And it will be shown probably on the news or any live streaming. And they may not stream it at all on mainstream media of what's taking place with Christians in other areas, especially in Asia, especially in China. Christians being persecuted for their beliefs and being pulled out being persecuted, being imprisoned for their beliefs in Christ. And so I was led to Acts 8, 1 through 3, and it talks about the persecution of the church. And it says, and Saul was consenting unto his death, and at that time there was a great persecution against the church, which was at Jerusalem, and they were all scattered abroad throughout the regions of Judea and Samaria, except the apostles. And devout men carried Stephen to his burial, and made great lamentation over him. As for Saul, he made havoc of the church, entering into every house, and hailing men and women, committed with them to prison. So, you guys, it's going to come a time when Christians are going to be persecuted for their beliefs. And it may not be happening now in the United States, but like I said, in my dream, I saw Asia, specifically China. So if you see it happening in the new year, where you see things talking about Christians being persecuted, this is just a warning of what's to come. You all be blessed. Pray that you are covered. Keep your family close. And just test the spirit by this word. And God bless you all. I pray that you all have a great rest of the week. Have a great day. Bye.